Extract. The first extract from this novel, Trigger Happy, can be found in the Keeping the Edge anthology as published by Tony in the middle over here, who will be also reading for you later on. So this is from Trigger Happy. Halloween is the perfect time to be in the gun club. Guns get girls, even fake guns. The guys laugh themselves stupid, painting their cheap handguns with lurid, neon, water-based paint, making them look fake enough that they slip past doormen undetected as part of a costume. It's that getting away with it gut punch that's better than sex. I walk down the broad main street dressed as Murphy McManus, rosary swinging from my neck and Sharpie tattoos proudly inked across my arms. Next to me, Sylvia is Connor, the second McManus twin, second Boondock twin, two of a kind, aces high. Sylvia's hair is starting to grow out from when she lost it at the end of September and shaved her head in a public bathroom. She was upset when people were more concerned about the mess than her mental state. Blonde straw is steadily filling in the wrinkly expanse of her baldness, and tonight she has sunglasses sat on top of the baby new strands. It's softer to touch than it looks. It doesn't shred my fingers like needlepoint splinters when I pretend to rub her head for luck like a fat baby Buddha. I told you we should have gone as the Blues Brothers. She's still bitching. The Blues Brothers don't have guns, they just sing. I explain, again. I feel the comforting weight of my Beretta tugged snugly in the back of my jeans. The weather is starting to turn and the night is biting into my cheeks with a playful gnaw. Maybe Lennon was on something though. I don't feel the chill so much when I touch the weapon to make sure it's still there. They have hats though, she whines. I roll my eyes at her because of course that's her problem. No one's going to know who we are anyway. I'm going to spend all night explaining who the hell I'm dressed as and no one's even seen the stupid movie. Oh, I'm sorry, Princess. Did you want to be Sleeping Beauty or Cinderella? You could always be post-chemo Rapunzel if you really wanted to. We've hit the queue by then, and a woman in front of us glares a little when she overhears me. Her eyeliner cap whiskers are slightly lopsided. I laugh as Sylvia shoves me out of the queue and into the street. It's playful, I think. I don't make contact with any cars, so I guess it must have been. I scramble back into the queue, swiping my wet, dirt-streaked hand across Sylvia's arm. I want to check if the safety's on my weapon, but it's too light in the street. Outside the darkness of the club, someone might be able to guess that the gun isn't plastic. Did Elvis tell you about the weekend? Sylvia's running her hand restlessly across her cropped hair as if massaging her head is going to make it grow back quicker. No? Him and Dean had found someplace out in the sticks. Some manor house that they use for ghost tours. Anyway, the owner is some kind of survivalist, preparing for D-Day or Z-Day or whatever it is, and he's got a stash of assault weapons and he owes Elvis a favour. She's got this fawning way of speaking, like she's trying to sound wispy and ethereal, but it always seems like she had a heavy night before and blew her voice out. She does seem like the type to purposefully mistake fucking for love. Here's how you sum up Sylvia. Her idea of a fun weekend is to take the big mirror off her bathroom wall, prop it up so that she can see herself in the bath, and imagine how pretty she would look bleeding out. She's thinking about spearing herself with a dildo before she does it, but I told her that would just be too much. A little less plath, a little more salamis. We get to play with something fun. I light up at the prospect of big guns, sunny like a child. Awesome. A spark of excitement begins in my gut, and it could be arousal, but it's nothing that easy to define. Anticipation, maybe? Holding something designed to kill a person, not defend yourself or kill for food, but designed to shred and tear and cause as much damage as possible. The idea of that much power has me by the throat. It reminds me of the first time that I ever held a razor blade. The idea that something that small could cause so much damage was much more interesting than 1,000 porn flicks. Handling death made me feel more alive than a decade of gym going and wheatgrass shakes ever could. You're just like them. Sylvia shakes her head, tisking and shoving her sunglasses back onto her bald head. You and the boys, meatheads, all of you, you just want the loudest bang from the biggest weapon. You don't want to shoot a big fucking gun at a big fucking target? Penis envy. You just have penis envy and they're just compensating. I don't have penis envy. Mine's silicone and way bigger than anything those idiots are packing. And we laugh at each other as we wait for the queue to go down. Dirty jokes are a way to pass the time, but I'm only half paying attention. I'm still caught up dreaming about M16s and AK-47s and all that shit that they have in the movies. It's not long until they wave us in. There's no such thing as metal detectors here. Maybe a pat-down on a less busy night, and even then only for the guys. Girls, we just get our tampons rifled through before they shrug and let us in. Cleavage, and you don't even get your bag searched. Come on, She's shouting over the first thuds of music crawling up the long staircase. The blue light behind her snaps to red and shines through her translucent, tufty hair. It makes her look younger, hides her eye bags and blemishes the way that it does with strippers and junkies. And Roxanne starts grumbling up from below, and we both screech, "Put on a red light!" an inch from each other's faces as we descend into the pit.